Hi Yogins, welcome back to Play Along Practice with Amanda Shepherd Yoga. It's nice to see you again. We're going to jump right in. I just want to make sure you have your props, a blanket, a couple blocks, and a strap. And also just be aware that these practices are about a level 2-3, so they're fairly strong. So you want to make sure that you are feeling up to a pretty strong asana flow today. All right, let's get started. I'm actually going to start in a backbend, one of my favorite ways to start, and I'm going to use my 2 blocks to get me there. So, block number 1 is going to go right underneath the shoulder blades. So right underneath those. And then block number 2 is going to go behind my head, and it's going to be 1 notch higher. So I'm going to have this on the tallest, and that's to keep my neck long. So I want the neck nice and long. Should be super comfortable. Ooh. So this is right at the back of my head. And then anything you want with your legs, Supta Baddha Konasana, constructed rest, which is knees together, Ardha Shavasana, whatever makes you happy. I just want you to take a moment and start to breathe and allow your practice to be something where you are able to be nice to yourself. I really haven't been exercising as much as I should this week, or as much as I like to. So I'm going to go a little easy today, probably. And just be accepting of what the practice today has to offer. Allowing this time at the beginning when you're starting to sort of consciously regulate the breath, consciously activate that parasympathetic nerve system. Consciously check in. See if you can notice what the breath is offering you. Right? The body is always giving you reminders. And we use the breath in yoga for so many things, but one of the main things is to allow ourselves to tap into that slightly deeper space, that more subtle energy in the body, in the energy space. And to take time to listen. Take a few more breaths here. Allow yourself to slow down. Maybe with your next exhale, let's reach that right arm overhead. You can do some wrist circles. Maybe allow yourself to wrap the elbow to the sky and then kind of like a scoop. Place your fingers overhead. And let that arm reach out to the side. Reach that left arm up and over. Scoop the arm. So you're going to reach the tricep towards the top of your mat as you kind of forklift the arm. Keeping the elbow in. Spread the collarbones as you bring the elbow closer to your face. And then keep your ribs in. Maybe let the right arm meet it. Breathing here. And then you can bring your fingers into sirsasana hands. It's like prayer hands. Is your neck comfortable? With your next inhale, maybe grab the block out from behind your head and just let your head come to the floor. Reach the block nice and long. Let the weight of the block open the shoulders a little more. Inhale, arms to sky. Now lift on up, Janu Sirsasana. And I'm going to back up a little bit actually because I didn't have enough room on my mat. Belly buttons over the knee, coming on down. Bring that block back overhead, and I just want to realign this because I moved. Use your hands on the block to hold it in place. Next exhale, Janu Sirsasana, coming on forward, belly buttons over the knee. One more time, each side. So I'm going to scoop the belly carefully, lay myself over this block. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Letting the spine extend. One more time, left side. So I'm going to scooch over. And then come on up. Last time, rolling over the block. Come on up to seated and just bend the elbows. Keep the elbows in, spread the collarbones, and maybe even do that with your thumbs in. Right. Bring them down. Move the blocks out of the way, and I'm going to come to kind of a little bit wide, and I'm just going to drop the knees off to the left. Back through center, off to the right, just getting a little mobility in those hips. It's going to feel like you're crawling up your mat because you kind of are. Next time I'm off to the left, belly buttons over the knee. I'm going to reach that right leg back, and nice easy way to strengthen that hip is just to lift it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it around, find that number 4. And scoot your sits bones in. Maybe bring your hands behind you, Reach the fingers out to the side or forward. Ardha Purvottanasana with that number 4. Exhale, bring it down, and just find your squat style legs. Sits bones are on the earth though. Drop the knees to the right, then to the left, then to the right. Left. Next time you go to the right, you're going to hang out there, lift up, and then just allow yourself to lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through center, find your number 4. Scooch in nice and tight. Adjust your hands. And reach that tailbone low. Exhale, come on out. And let's cross that ankle over and come on forward to your all fours. Just lining up for your cat-cows. Vipassana. Let's turn the wrists out, fingers facing your knees. Stretching out the back of the forearms. Hello. And then top of that right hand on the floor, look at your palm. Check out your lifeline, let your thumb be easy. Fingers towards your knees. Reach the hand out to the side. Reach that right arm out to the right, and as you exhale, thread the needle. Back of the arms on the floor. We're going to drag the shoulder towards the right. Left triceps towards your eye, maybe butterfly kiss. Breathing here. Keep that left side waist nice and long as you tuck the toes, reaching the heel back. And then lift the leg. And let's do some hip circles here. Bend that knee. Changes the balance. And it's pretty familiar shape. Then grab the top of the foot or the ankle. Draw the heel towards the outer hip. Stretch your quadriceps. Kick the foot to the hand. Check out your toes. Gently release. And let that left knee snuggle behind the right. Sitting on back in your Gomukasana shape. If you prefer the Ashtanga variation where you're sitting on the left shin, by all means. Okay. Couple shoulder circles here. Then I'm going to reach that left arm forward, up and back, and pat myself on the back. Grab the elbow with your right hand. Reach that right hand out to the side, palm faces out. Maybe you clasp, maybe you don't. It's all good. Breathing here. As you exhale, gently release and give yourself a little bit of a shimmy with the shoulders. And then come on forward, forearms on the earth, tuck the toes, reach that right leg to sky. You can play around with dolphin variation, or if you like, reach out through the big toe mound, come onto the tippy toe of that left foot. Pinchamayurasana. Maybe reach through Varchakasana form. As you exhale, scoop the belly in, very nice and light. Come on down, lifting up, or finding your all fours. Start to find your cat-cows. You can make them longer And then turn the wrists out. Breathing here, and let's just do some circles on the wrists. And go the other way. Maybe lift the heels of the hands and bring them down nice and gentle, like you're making a suction cup underneath your palms. Check out your lifeline on the left hand. Turn the fingers in towards your knee. Maybe reach them out to the side. And reach that left arm out. Exhale, thread the needle, draw that arm through. Walk the right hand overhead. Trying to drag, you want to feel this between the shoulder blades. Nice and comfortable. Let the trap. Maybe tucking the right toe. Maybe lifting the leg, then the knee, couple hip circles. And then seeing if you find the foot heel towards the outer hip. Kick the foot into the hand. Gently release. Bring your toes down, forearms to the floor. And we'll lift up into your three-legged dog. You can stick with dolphin, or if you like, Pinchamayurasana. Virchikasana. Exhale, nice and easy. And we're going to take that, I forgot, we're going to take that Gomukhasana, leg with the right knee behind the left. Breathing here. It's like, what did I forget? Right arm's going to reach forward, up and behind you. Pat yourself in the back. Grab the elbow with your left hand. Make some resistance and soften. Reach that left hand behind you, turn the thumb down. I'm going to sneak those fingers up the body. Maybe you touch, maybe you don't. Good. Gently release the hands, come on forward. Give your shoulders a little shimmy. You're gonna come on forward. And this time, let's come to your palms. Ustrasana, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet, doing whatever feels good. Breathing here. Let's reach that right leg back. Open the head. Maybe come onto your left forearm. Just see if you can pick up. Left foot down, right foot steps up. Virabhadrasana 1. Open up Virabhadrasana 2. Heel to arch alignment. Breathing here. Left arm down, right arm to sky. And reach it out, Utthita Trikonasana. Draw the ribs in, wrap your right ribs towards the center. Exhale, let's let that left hand come in front of your face. Parvrita Prasarnapadottanasana, revolve, wide angle forward fold. Nice deep inhale here. Left hand finds the right ankle. And you can bring your right hand into a twist. And let's reach that left hand towards the right side of your mat. Right arm's going to reach out to the side. So we're going to take a niralamba variation, or you can do regular niralamba. Top of the head's on the floor, shoulder blades to sky. Coming on up. Bending the left knee and the right, taking the legs into stag. Bring that right hand in for a tripod. Try to keep the left arm nice and straight, shoulder away from your ear. Like a fruit fly. And then reach it out. That is hard, so if you like the hand in tripod instead, go ahead and do that. Coming on up. Reach it out, Atita Trikonasana, windmill the hands. For your vinyasa. Reach that right leg, open the hip. Couple of circles, let the forearm come down. Left hand's next in line with your elbow. My body's facing the left side of the mat. I'm going to come on up. And then step it out, Virabhadrasana 1. So funky Pincha, Virabhadrasana 1. Opening up Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse warrior. Reach it out, Atita Trikonasana. And then turn the toes for Ekapadarajakapotasana. Add the twist, bringing the left hand in front of your face. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Grab that left foot with the right hand and let yourself hinge down. Shake your head, yes or no. Then you're going to reach that right hand towards the left side of your mat. Left arms out to the side, shoulder blades away from your ears. Lift the heels, coming on up. Breathing here. Stag legs, right knee is in front of the body, left leg behind you. Maybe see if you can use the top of your right hand, nice straight right arm. Your core. And then come on out. Atita Trikonasana, windmill it around. For your vinyasa, maybe left leg floats. That's like super slippy today. Reach that right leg. Open the head. Let the left forearm come down. Walk your right wrist in line. And take that funky Pincha facing the right side of your mat. And step that right foot up. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, Viparita Virabhadrasana. Exhale, Utthita Trikonasana. Left arm up and over. You want to strengthen. Scissor the legs together. Reach that right arm forward. And then exhale, toes turn in. Left hand under your face. Right arm to sky. Parita Prasarita Padottanasana. Exhale, thread the needle. Variation, right? Reaching that right hand through the left foot. If you like, you can reach that left hand around. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, see if you can twist a little more. And then maybe reach that left arm underneath. Or the right leg, see if you can look underneath. Exhale, left hand reaches behind you. Right arm out to the right. Find your stag legs. Left knee forward. Lock that right hand in. Good. And coming on out, nice and gentle, coming up. If you want to make it easier again, you can bring your left hand into tripod or bring the forearm down. That'll be pretty accessible. Reach those arms out. Utthita Trikonasana through your vinyasa. Left leg reaches, open the head. Check out your toes. Right forearm down, left hand reaches back. Come on up into your funky Pincha. Step that left foot into Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, Viparita Virabhadrasana. Exhale, Utthita Trikonasana with the added strength. And then Parita Prasarita Padottanasana. Exhale, find the left ankle or the thigh. Thigh's easier. Maybe reach that right hand around for a bind. Maybe reach that right hand underneath the left. And grab your left thigh. Right hand's going to reach towards the left side of your mat. Left hand's going to reach out to the side. Shoulders towards the sky. Coming on out. Find your stag legs. You can always take your right hand and bring it into tripod or into forearm down. But I'm going to try it this way.
Try that again. I lost my Tristy. Coming out nice and wet. Uttita Trikonasana. Windmill the hands around, hands down together. Breathing here. All right, with your next inhale, bring the toes together, lift the heels. I'm just going to bring the feet around the hands. Might try to come through Bakasana, we'll see. Oh, pretty good. And bring the knees down. I'm going to try and open the shoulders in a different way. So I'm going to take that left hand and reach around and bring that elbow inside. And I'm going to take the right hand and reach it around and bring that elbow inside. Breathing here. Find a little bit of cat-cow. Right shoulder stays in, left hand reaches behind. Just see if you find the bind. Breathing here. I'm going to take a nice deep inhale here, and as I exhale, I'm just going to open the Ardha Chandrasana off mat. The right hand's going to reach out to the side. I'm just going to reach that left hand back for a Chapasana variation. Gently release and bring it down. Bring the hands behind you. Elbows in. Push your elbows into your knees. Then we let the left shoulder come on the inside. Reach the right hand around for your bind. Try to straighten the arms. And grab your wrist or your forearm if that's available. Exhale, now look out to the left. Ardha Chandrasana off mat. My right hand's already behind me, so I'm just going to roll the left ribs into the sun to find my Chapasana. Gently release. Coming on back through center. Breathing here. Let's bring your hands down, turn the toes in. Crane or crow pose. Top of the head comes down nice and gentle into your mukta hasta sirsasana. Let's bring that right knee into stag, left hand behind you. Left fingertips on the floor, shoulder blades to sky. Taking your time. And bring it down. As you exhale, let's bring that right knee into the armpit. Reach the left leg long. Ekapadarajakapotasana, sort of through to your vinyasa. That wasn't very good, actually. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Take your time, jump it forward. And come on down to your squat. Maybe take the back of your hands together and do some circles. Put your hands around for that bind. And then as you exhale, Ardha. Left arm's already set up. For your Chapasana variation, just bend the knee and maybe it's right there. Step it out nice and gentle into your squat again. Left shoulder comes inside. Reach around. And then open up Ardha Chandrasana. You're going to be off to the left side. Finding your pose. Hey, Shimai. Gently release. Back through center. Finding your crane or crow pose. Very gently allowing yourself to find your move to hasta sirsasana. Finding your stag legs. Shoulder blades to sky. Elbow stays in. And then bring that left knee in. Ekapadarajakapotasana variation through your vinyasa. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Let's take a puppy pose, gliding the hands forward. And come onto your fingertips if you like. Just let your chest and chin melt. You want to keep the hips right over the knees. Forearm plank into your Sphinx. Let that left forearm come in, right hand comes next to your hip. You're going to bend the knee. Draw the heel towards the outer hip. And just see if you can get the idea of bringing the toes into your elbow. Grab the shin, kick the foot to the hand, and just release. Let's reach that right arm out to the side. Opening up pec minor, rolling onto the right side body, feet to the floor. Exhale back through center. Refine your Sphinx pose. Right hand in, left hand next to your hip. Allow yourself to just kind of try and negotiate. So it's like an ankle circle and trying to let the toes come in towards the elbow. Breathing here. Grab the shin, kick the foot into the hand. Exhale, come on out, reach that left arm out to the side. And you're gonna roll onto the left side body. Maybe one or both feet to the floor. Come on out. Breathing here. Hands next to your lower ribs. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Just let yourself breathe here. Maybe exaggerate the breath a little bit so that you're really pulling the belly into the spine. Almost like a nauli. Getting a little organ massage. Right forearm down, left wrist lines up. And funky pincha facing the left side of your mat. Let's bring that right forearm, or that right shin to the floor. You're gonna reach that left arm up and around and grab your leg as high as possible. Use the top of your right foot to help you ground. Breathing here. As you exhale, see if you can bend the knee and maybe get the idea of bringing the foot into the elbow. Gently release. And reach that right leg to sky. Allow yourself to bring the forearms to the floor. Roll your inner wrist down. Flying scorpion. Left knee in, right leg reaching away. Look towards your left knee and then towards the sky. Good. As you exhale, bring that left shin down. And open up, grabbing the shin as high as you can. Maybe get the idea of reaching underneath. And see if you can bring the toes in towards your elbow. Exhale, Balasana, child's pose. Walk your hands over to the right, pull with that left arm. Left hand to the kitty corner of your mat. Let your ear rest on that left arm. And left hand to the top of the mat, right hand stacks on top. Walk your hands over to the left, pull with the right. Right hand to the kitty corner of your mat, rest your ear.
So using leverage to change the spaces where you really feel your shoulder stretch. Uttanasana, downward facing dog. Left elbow comes down. Walk the right hand back. Turn to the side. Just see if you can find your funky pincha. Left shin comes down. And reach around. See if you can bring the toes in toward your elbow. Gently release. Now find a three-legged dog. Left leg reaching the sky. Right forearm comes down, left hand lines up with the elbow. Funky pincha facing the left side of your mat. And take your time, slow down. The right shin comes down, nice and gentle, and reach that left arm around. So you're grabbing higher on the leg to make the spinal extension a little tighter, right? Reach underneath. Maybe bring those toes into the elbow, getting closer. Exhale through your vinyasa. So allowing yourself to find that churning action with the belly so you can kind of massage the organs in here and even massage the low back a little bit. Hold the breath out when you do that. So nice deep exhale. And then inhale when you need to. Come on through to your plank pose. Exhale all the way down to the earth. Taking your time. Use the blocks here. Oh, what did I forget? Oh, I forgot it. Sorry. It's a sieve. Forgot flying scorpion. So lifting up. Right knee and left leg reaching away. Looking up towards the sky. Try to straighten out your hips so you're not leaning. Maybe Vrachikasana. Straighten the legs. Let's find a forearm plank. Maybe make that a little softer. And I'm gonna strengthen the back by coming on a block, rolling the inner thighs in, pubic bones on the earth. It's like a sphinx pose with a block here. And if you take these if you do these practices with me, then we've done this before. I'm pushing down, smiling the inner shoulders wide like I've got body shimmer on, and I want them to see it like in space. And then I might add that second block. I'm going to keep it pretty close to the body. Honestly, foam blocks are better than wood because they have that little bit of grip. Relax your glutes, you don't need them tight. If you want, if you're very bendy, and I'm not, you can maybe bend the knee, bring the foot towards the top of your head, bring it down.
exhale, come on out. Let's come through and take the twist. Reach that, let's reach that left arm out to the side. And as you exhale, I'm gonna really reach the hand towards my ankle. Take your time. Or towards the heel rather. Good, coming on up. Maybe an ustrasana. Right. Back through center. Let's take that twist to the other side. So I'm going to reach the right arm out to the side. As I exhale, I'm really going to come in at a diagonal. Try to stay spacious here. That's the left side waist if you're doing and not watching. Which I hope you're doing the practice. Come back through center. Ustrasana. Coming on back up. Just gonna check the time. 53. Okay. All right, breathing here. Let's reach that. Let's find downward facing dog. Reach that right leg back, open the hip. Go over under your left arm. Maybe see if you can grab the ankle. And as you exhale, gently release. Let's step that foot between the hands. And sit up for pigeon prep. Any variation. Right? Blanket underneath the hip, heel in towards the groin, more on the shin, whatever you need, more of a number 4, whatever makes your hips happy. Coming on up. Walk your hands in under your shoulders, scoop the belly, really let the spine extend, roll the left arm or thigh to sky, and find your undulation. Exhale down, inhale lift. Exhale forward. And take your time. Right? Let yourself really stretch into that hip. You can roll a little bit if you like. Maybe interlace the hands and stretch the shoulders. You can use a strap or a towel if you like. Center. I'm going to bring the right heel in more towards the groin. And let myself lift. I'm going to reach that left arm forward, up and around.
Bend that left knee. And just see if you can bring the heel towards the outer hip, squaring the chest. And then maybe see what it feels like to try and let those toes come in. So the crook of your elbow, palm facing out. Exhale. Gently release. Just let the feet come as wide as your mat. And see if you can reach that left hand for the right ankle, calf, or thigh. Maybe reach that left arm nice and long, right by the shoulder. Bring the top of the head down. Reach that right arm out to the side. And come on up. Find your stag legs. Left knee forward. Let those right fingertips come in. Take your time to find your balance. Feel the micro movements. Keep the belly in and up. Come on up. Find your down dog. Reach that left leg back, open the hip. Shodhana variation. Exhale, release. Step that foot between the hands and heel toe it towards the right wrist as you set up for your pigeon prep. Breathing into it. So the more you can reach your left sits bones back and square the low back, the more you'll feel it in your target area, which is right around here. Right. Come on up. Bring the heel in closer to the groin. Reach that right arm forward, up and around. Rolling inner thigh to sky on that right leg. Find that lift in the perineal floor. A lot of us, our hips lift off the ground, me included. Heel towards the outer hip. Maybe see what it feels like to bring those toes into your elbow. Exhale.
Gently come on out. Through vinyasa, if you need like a sort of palate refresh for the body, right? Like a palate cleanser. Let those feet come maybe as wide as your mat. Reach that right hand across for the left. Look underneath. As you exhale, right hand's going to reach nice and long. And draw the shoulders away from the ears and gently bring the head down. Coming on up. Sorry, left arm's out to the side. And as you exhale, bring that hand in like a tripod. Bend into the knees. Right knees forward. See if you can find your balance. This is the side I just did. I think it is. Like, come on out. Now let's take a child's pose. Felt like the strap of my halter was under my head. Okay. Left elbow is going to come to the floor, and see if you can drag that left elbow towards the back of your mat. And then the same with the right, just stretching out the tricep and your serratus anterior, the outer lat. Good. Let's find your down dog, shake your head out. Reach that right leg behind you, open the hip. Maybe find a sirsasana variation. So left heel's on the floor, toes facing forward. Exhale, step that right foot next to your thumb this time. Left knee comes down, reach those toes away. Take your hands to the thigh and breathe into the back of the body, sinking in. Scoop the belly. I'm just going to reach those arms up and pat myself on the back with the hands. And I'm going to reach that right arm around. Gomukhasana arms. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Now, if you like to take like a mermaid variation in neutral hips, go ahead and do it. I don't like that, so I'm not going to do it. All right, as I exhale, I'm going to come back through center, and I'm going to open up into pigeon prep, and I'm going to bring the heel in closer to the groin. I might have a strap nearby. Right? I want it. So Ekapadarajakapotasana, any variation. This is a variation. This is a variation. Oop. Mermaid is a variation. And then I use a strap because I just don't have the space in my shoulders. I'm going to reach that left elbow out to the side, up and over. reach the left hand across with the right ankle calf or thigh. I'm going to undulate the belly here and lean back with my right shoulder blade. Reach that left leg to sky. Open the hip. Maybe a Chapasana variation. Exhale. Step the foot up next to your thumb. Let the right knee come down, reach the toes away. Sinking down as you draw back. Pat yourself in the back with the hands. I'm going to reach the left hand behind me, palm facing out. Go Mukasana arms here. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. And again, if you prefer to take like a neutral Ekapadarajakapotasana, neutral hip variation on the right knee, go ahead and do that. And as I exhale, I'm going to find a pigeon prep with the heel in towards the groin. So it's not my maximum, right? Breathing here. I'm going to reach that right arm forward, up and around. Bending the right knee. This is a variation. This is a variation. Toes in towards your elbow. This is a variation. Then I'm going to take that strap and place it around the foot. Elbow goes out to the side, and then I'm going to wrap that elbow in towards my face. All right, just like you did on the block earlier. Same with the left hand. Ekapadarajakapotasana. Take that out. Through a vinyasa, if you like that little palate cleanser. Nice deep inhale here. I'm just going to check the time. 1:10. Bringing the shins down. Ustrasana. Keeping those hips forward. that left shin a little bit more. Lift the right knee. I'm going to bring that heel towards the outer hip. I'm going to turn around actually so you can see better. Wish me luck. Keep that top of the left foot down to help you ground. I'm gonna breathe here. Bring the toes in towards the crook of the elbow. You want to go high. Palm faces out. Ustrasana with mermaid. Coming on out. So we reach that left arm out to the left, and as I exhale, I'm just going to reach through and find that nice neutralizing twist. Now you can stay here, this might be enough. Be like, grab the heel and reach that right arm overhead. Stay nice and long on the right side waist. Maybe tuck the right toes. And then come on back. This is my harder side. This one. Ustrasana, naginyasana, right? That mermaid. Breathing here. All right, grounding down through the right shin, top of the right foot's on the floor. I'm gonna come to the toes. And this is enough, it might be where you're at. All right, I want the tailbone long, scooping that belly up and over like there's a high bar underneath the shoulder blades, like where that block was, right? So I'm not jumping into my low back at all. Now, if you have the kind of spine that has a hinge there, you know, I'm not saying don't use it, but for most of us, palm faces out, up until you need to turn it in. Keep the hips forward. Exhale, come on out. And take your time, there's no rush. I definitely feel like I have to take my time with my movements more in the last, like, even 6 months. Reach that right arm out to the side, and as you exhale, bring it through. One out. I'm gonna take one last, it'll be flying scorpion because it's my favorite. Forearms down, rolling in our wrists in. Maybe reach both feet. Cross your favorite ankle over your least favorite. And come on through. 116. I'm gonna reach the
Feet forward. Reach the arms forward, and actually, before I do that, I'm going to sit on a blanket. Changing my mind. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to find a little bit of cat in my back. And then come on up to seated, and we'll just we did a lot of balance with our, and a lot of spinal extension. So let's do some Nadi shodhana. We'll do a couple of variations. Getting the idea of balance, balancing the heart chakra. Sitting up tall. Allow yourself to breathe easy. You're going to take your dominant hand, thumb and index go outside the nose. Not at the fleshy part, but above, and index middle finger at your third eye. Yeah? So you can close off easy. All right. Just breathe easy while you're sitting at it. Couple of dry breaths, nice and simple. And then for the first variation, we're just going to breathe in and out of the right side, keeping the left side closed. We'll do that, let's do 3 times. Next inhale, close left. Inhale, exhale right. Second time. And third time. Gently release, opening both nostrils. Couple simple, nice, ujjayi breaths. One breath to kind of relax the work you just did. And another breath to prepare. Next exhale. And close off right. Inhale and exhale left 3 times. Gently release, opening both nostrils. Inhaling and exhaling. And for the next variation, we're not going to pause between, we're just going to inhale left, exhale right, like a circle 3 times, and then we're going to go directly into the other way, inhaling left, exhaling right. All right. Next exhale, close left, inhale right. Close right, exhale left. That's 1, keep the circle going. Closing left, inhale. Closing right, exhale. Keep the right closed, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Keep it going, closing right. Close left. Last time, closing right. Gently let it go. course, if you're pregnant or you are seriously congested or you have cataracts or things like that, you're not going to do that. Just breathing nice and easy. Let yourself slow it down. Gently open the eyes. You're welcome to stay in seated meditation. You don't have to open the eyes if you prefer. Come on down to laying on your back. You can use your blocks to go to stillness if you like. I was going to do some other back bends, but maybe it's enough. And if you need one more twist, just bring the knees into the chest, drop the knees off to the right, keep the shoulder blades down, maybe take it to the other side. noises, just try and let them move through. That scared me, I'm not gonna lie. Start to do some wrist and ankle circles. Reach out through the arms and legs. Draw the knees into the chest. Pick a side of the body to roll onto. And then when you're ready, in your own time, make your way up to a nice, comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Give yourself a moment of gratitude. Thank yourself for coming onto the mat. And hopefully you're feeling balanced and reset for the rest of your day. Maybe you'll be walking the dog. Namaste, yogins. Hope I see you next time. These practices seem to be coming every 2 weeks instead of every one, so hopefully you'll stay tuned. Thanks.